Just let me know if you can hear me. Amazing, amazing. Okay, if you can't hear me, you probably have to press the unmute button, probably, right? So let's get straight into it. What do you need to do? Because I'm going to treat you all like you're brand new. I would say on every single call I get on, there's one thing I tell people to do is to empty your cup. Everything you know till today, pretend that you don't know it, because you're not just going to hear from myself. You're going to get a chance to hear from another six-figure earner, Deependra, Bhatarrai, right? You're going to get a chance to hear from one of my personal mentors as well, Taqeer, Abbas, Chairman 50. So definitely empty your cup today. That's the most important thing. So what exactly is a plan of action? I've literally taken some notes just before this call. And I would definitely say, get yourself a notepad and pen. I'll be going through about 5 to 10 to 15 points that you can take down, that we all need to do, that I need to do, starting from probably, day after tomorrow, the 1st of January. The 1st of January, right? So what is the first step? The first step is tonight, not tomorrow, because guess what? Tomorrow you're probably going to be busy. Tonight, straight after this call, what every single one of us need to do, even I'm going to do again, right? We need to write down exactly where we're going to be in the next 90 days. Where are you going to be in the next 90 days? Because I can tell you with what I've heard from our mentors, Taqeer, Abdullah, what's going to be announced in the next few days will literally blow your mind, right? So you got to really get ready for that. What is your goal in the next 90 days? In the next 90 days, do you want to become a platinum 1,000? Do you want to become a platinum 2,000, platinum 5,000, a brand new chairman 10? It is very possible, a brand new chairman 25. Which rank do you want to hit, right, in the next 90 days? Why do we talk about 90 days? Is because guess what? I learned one thing from one of the, legends in network marketing. His name is Eric Worre, right? And he talks a lot about the 90-day game plan. The 90-day game plan. He says, look, this business isn't built just in one quick sprint, right? This business isn't just built in one day, right? It's a marathon with short sprints inside of 90 days, right? Or within 90 days. So the next 90 days, you got to really decide, where do you want to be in the next 90 days? That's the first step. That's the first step. That's going to give you the direction. That's going to give you something to look forward to every single day. Now, the next step is that you got to get yourself a diary. You got to start to become organized. Prior to this business, I was not an organized person, right? Trust me, I didn't have a diary. I used to do my meetings on my phone. I didn't really have a laptop back then. I wasn't organized at all. I can tell you, if you really want to do something big in the next 90 days, the next 1 year, you've got to become an organized person. What has helped me is getting a diary. Now, not just on your phone, get yourself a physical diary. You can go to WH Smith, you can go to wherever, you can get yourself a diary, because guess what? A lot of you in this call, you're doing this maybe part-time. Maybe some of you are doing this full-time. It's not just that you don't have time to build this business. It's more so that you haven't planned your time. It's more so that you haven't planned your time. I can see someone said, my diary is my life. It's so true. When I don't have my diary, it feels like I don't know what I'm doing. When I have my diary, I know exactly what I'm doing, exactly where I need to be, which meeting I need to be in, who I need to be presenting. I need to know that every single day. So definitely get yourself a diary. That's step number 2. Number 3 is you need to learn some skills. If you're brand new to this business, it is completely fine. Write down these 3 skills, right? We call it the 3 Ps. These are the only skills you need to know to build this business. The only skills, right? In a lot of industries, you need to know 5, 10, 15, 20 skills plus. You need to know 3 skills in this industry that can literally get you to at least platinum 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 just with these 3 skills. Number 1, you got to learn how to prospect, right? What is prospecting? The ability to get new members into your business, the ability to get information in front of new people, right? Getting new contacts. So for example, where can you prospect people? You can prospect people on social media. You can prospect people day to day. Whoever does your nails or gives you a haircut, you can prospect them, right? You can prospect through writing a list of the people that you know, right? That's the first skill you got to really master prospecting. How can you master it? It's not by reading all the time, not listening to audios over time, but the only way you can truly master something is by practicing it, right? You got to get in the trenches and you got to start to actually practice it. That's the best way you can learn something, is by doing it and failing, right? Doing it and getting better, doing it and getting better. And slowly you'll get to a point where it's automatic. You know completely 100% how to do that. So number one is prospecting. The second skill you need to know, a part of the 3 Ps, is you got to learn how to present the business. If you don't know how to present the business, right, how can you learn? What I used to do, whenever my mentors were presenting, whenever we had the 8 p.m. opportunity call, 7 p.m. opportunity call, guess what I was doing? I was plugging in. I wasn't just plugging my guest in. I was plugging in and I was watching how these 6-figure earners were presenting, right? How these top earners in this business were presenting. I used to be at every event looking how the speaker was presenting. I used to be on YouTube. You can literally type in YouTube today, I am presentation, I'm Academy presentation. You're going to see so many examples. Guess what you got to do? You just got to copy them. You just got to copy them. That's the best way you can do it. Copy exactly what they say. Copy exactly what they say. The same joke, right? If they say a joke about something, copy the same joke. If they keep their presentation 30 minutes long, guess what? Keep the presentation 30 minutes long, right? The only way, once again, you're going to get good at presenting is by doing it. That's the only way, not by finding a perfect line or perfect script. Presenting is all about practice. You got to practice it every single day. Now, the final skill is you got to learn how to promote. You got to learn how to promote this business, right? How can you promote, right? Well, I'm going to go through some steps with you how you can start to promote, but you got to be promoting the Zoom calls. You got to be promoting, right, the next event, right? You got to be promoting calls like this. You got to be promoting the opportunity calls, right? Promoters get paid the most money. Write that down. In any industry, you look at in boxing, for example, oftentimes it's not the boxer that makes the most money. It's a best promoter. It's a person that promotes the best. It's a person that gets the most heads in one room, in one Zoom call. That's a person that's really going to do something big in this industry, right? So let's start from the top. Number one, set yourself a clear goal, exactly where you want to be, right? Number two is, of course, to get yourself a diary, right? Learn the 3 Ps, prospecting, presenting, and promoting, right? Now, the next step is you got to really start to utilize social media. Drop a 777 if you have a Facebook or Instagram account. 777, right? How many of you have a Facebook or Instagram account? Now, my question to you is, are you consuming this material? Are you just watching other people, or are you the one that's being consumed, right? Because I got to ask myself at one time, when I first started this business, I realized, guess what? I had probably 200 followers. I had one photo, right? I used to never post on my stories. I never used to be that guy that used to post photos of myself. I never used to be that guy that was out there. I was very introverted. I didn't want to get myself out there. And I can tell you, look, if you want to build this business, you got to be on social media, right? You got to be on social media. What I personally use is Instagram. Some of you, I know you can use LinkedIn. You can use Facebook. There's so many different ways. I've got my own video I can send to you guys after this call on how I use Instagram, right? But the plan of action for social media is that you got to send out 30 messages a day to brand new people. Write this line down. You're going to make more money with strangers than your own friends and family, right? How many of you can relate with me that you've been in this business? You may be a P150, P600, P1000, maybe even a chairman 10 right now in this call. And, you know, the people in your business, probably a lot of them you never knew before this, right? Probably a lot of them, they never joined you before. Maybe some of these people, they're complete strangers at one point. If I look at my business, 99% are complete strangers. Where I've got my direct customers from was social media. You got to get on social media. Look at our top leaders. Look at people like Taqeer, Abdullah. You look at people like David Mniti, people like Alex Morton. They're all on social media. So what you got to start to do, you got to start to reach out to about 30 people every single day on social media. What do you say to them? You don't need to say anything crazy. Hey, how are you? That is it. Start if you don't know how to prospect, start off there. Start off there. If that's not working, then let us know. But try that. Try that for the next 30 days. You're going to message 30 brand new people saying, hey, how are you? That is it. What I do, hey, how are you? Are you from London? Hey, how are you? Are you from USA? Start off there, send 30 messages a day. Now, the important thing is, these people will only reply to you if you brand yourself. I know a lot of people that they are sending hundreds of messages, but maybe they don't even get one reply. Yeah, maybe some of you in this call right now, maybe you're sending so many messages, but you're not getting the replies that you want. What you got to start to do is that you got to start to brand yourself. Right? This leads me on to the next point. You got to be putting 10 stories up on your Instagram or Facebook, or together you can link them every single day. 10 stories. What do you post? Maybe post half about business, half about your life, right? Let's say you go to the gym in the morning. Instead of just going to the gym, guess what? Use that as a time to show people that you're in the gym, right? Maybe you're going shopping. Guess what? Take a picture, right? If you're wearing something nice, take a picture, right? If you're at some nice restaurant, take a video, right? Maybe some crypto went flying today. Guess what? Take a screenshot and you can maybe hide even the crypto and say, don't miss the crypto wave, right? You can check other chairman stories and you can copy exactly what they do. That's what I was doing. That's exactly what I was doing for the first 1-2 years. I was just copying other people's stories. But my point is, you got to put 10 stories every single day. What do you put it of? Anything. Quotes, yourself, trading, business. But once again, they got to see that you're some form of entrepreneur, right? Post once a week at least on your main feed. Remember, your Instagram, your Facebook, your social media, it's your business card. People will only do business with people they trust. If your face isn't on your Instagram every single week, on your Facebook every single week, it's going to be hard for people to trust you, right? So you got to do one wall post every single week. So these are just some of the practical steps. And the final, you can say practical steps is you got to show the plan twice a day. You got to show the plan twice a day. That's exactly what David says. That's exactly what he says. How many of you have read or listened to Conceive, Believe, Achieve? Just drop a 777 if you listen to that. Yeah, so Conceive, Believe, Achieve. He talks about you got to show the plan twice a day. Twice a day. That's all he said. You got to show the plan twice a day. Instead of treating this business like a job. Because guess what? What do you do in a job? You show up and you get paid for showing up. Whether you make one sale, whether you make 1 million sales, whether you generate the company £10 or £1 million, you probably get paid very similar. In our industry, you only get paid for what you produce. When I understood that, I said, you know what? I'm not going to sleep until I've done 2 presentations today. I'm not going to sleep until I've signed up 1 person today, right? That's a mentality that you got to have moving forward, right? Another step, post 1 video in your group every single week. What do you post of anything? Look, if you're a leader, if you want to really go somewhere in this business, you got to start to become a face of your business. Whether you've got 1 person or 500 plus people, it doesn't matter. Start to post videos. What do you post about? Maybe share something you've learned from your mentors. Share something you learned in a book, right? Make a video. Hi guys, it's Jay here. Listen, we've got an opportunity call happening 7 p.m. Plug your guest in. Something short, simple, straight to the point. Get in a habit. Guess what? It's not just going to help your business. It's going to help yourself. because I know the first time I made a video, I had a heart attack, right? Drop a 777 if you can relate with me, that when your mentor told you you're making a video today, you are probably super scared, right? My video, I remember I had to take 15 takes on my first video and I still had to do it again, right? So my point is, your first video, your first presentation, your first anything isn't going to be perfect. But guess what? I've seen the people in this business, right? There's certain people today in this business that maybe they don't have the best skills. Maybe even some of you today, you have even better skills than them. But guess what? They're just the ones that do it. They're the ones that get it done, right? That's what I've really learned about success. You don't need to overanalyze how good this video is, how good this photo is of me, how good is my Instagram, how good is that. You know, you don't need to analyze. 2022, you just got to make it happen. You just got to really start to do these activities every single day. Now, some less practical things that have really helped me. I wrote down 3 things right here. And this is super important. I know that none of you in this call here today will do this. These steps that I gave you, if you don't do the next 3 steps. And Abdullah's spoken about it. David's going to do a call on it. But you got to, most importantly, you got to stay in touch with your mentors, right? If I take you back to when I first started, do you really think I knew anything about marketing, anything about sales, anything about leadership? I had no clue at all, right? And probably every single one of you in this call here today, maybe you're not from a background of business, right? Maybe you're not from a background of business. Maybe you're not from a background of entrepreneurship. So guess what? We've got to learn this from scratch. I found the quickest way, you might want to write this down, the quickest way you can get from where you are today to where you want to go is having a mentor. My success today, right? Some people agree, disagree. It's probably 80 to 90% because I had the right mentorship, right? And I didn't just have a right mentorship, is that I listened to that mentorship, right? So what I want you guys to do today, whoever your Platinum 600 is, Platinum 1000, your Platinum 2000, 5000, Chairman 10, so on and so forth, whoever your leader is, call them every single day, right? Try and meet them as much as possible. Doesn't matter who it is, what rank they are, meet them. If this person has the results that you want, you got to meet them. You got to communicate with them. You got to talk to them, because guess what? If you don't know how to build this business, there's someone that does. And if someone has already done it, they can share some tips with you that will be able to help you, right? Maybe the way you're prospecting right now isn't working. They can help you with that. Maybe you're doing a presentation. They can help you with that, right? Maybe this happened in your business. This situation happened. They can help you with that. I can tell you, your mentor is going to fast track your success in 2022, right? Even myself, I was looking at Abdullah's call the other day, and he was talking about every day he wrote in his diary, call David, every single day. I've realized I've got to start to do the same, right? So if we really want to become successful in this business, we got to start to do what these top earners are doing, right? So stay in touch with your mentor every single day. Guess what? Whenever I feel down, what do? I maybe give a phone call to my mentor. I maybe meet my mentors, right? Taqeer and Abdullah. Maybe I sit with them. Maybe have a phone call with them. Guess what? Just by being in that environment, just by having that quick phone call, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to start to become positive as well. I'm going to start to see the future as well. Because guess what? Your mentors probably aren't talking about what bad is happening in the business. Your mentors aren't probably talking about what's happening on the outside world. Guess what they're going to be talking about? They're going to be talking about moving forward in life, right? Making 6 figures, making 7 figures. They're going to be having these conversations. And guess what? It's going to start to rub off on you, right? So super important. If not the most important thing is keep in touch with your mentors. I would say every single day, right? Another thing, which is very important, you got to develop yourself. I can tell you, whatever income you are earning right now in this business, whether you've started or you've been here for the past couple of years, is directly in reflection to how much you have grown as a person. That's it. That's what I learned. That's exactly what my mentors told me. He said, look, Jay, you are where you are right now. Why? Because of how much you've developed or how much you haven't developed. Right. So if you're not where you wanted to be in 2021, guess what? It's probably because you didn't develop yourself enough. You didn't personally develop yourself enough. And that's completely fine. That's why a brand new year, even I'm excited. No one's perfect. Everyone can make mistakes. Everyone can change, most importantly. Right? It's about what are you going to change now? What are you going to do differently in 2022? So it's super important that you listen to personal development every single day. I remember early on, there was a time where my mentors used to tell me, listen to his audio, listen to his book, right? Come on this Zoom call, come to this event. Guess what I used to think in my head? I never really said it, but I used to think, oh, it's the same Zoom call, it's the same event. Oh, it's the same information. Oh, it's just David again, right? Oh, I've read this book already. My point is, I've listened to it. I said I listened to it so many times. I said, why do I need to listen to it again? Right? But then I learned, guess what? Your belief system isn't built just in one day, one moment. It is what you hear over and over and over again. It's what you see over and over and over again. It's what you hear over and over and over again. So that's why I was listening to David's audio the other day. He was speaking about when he was on a presentation with a prospect. In one ear, he had personal development. The other ear, he was doing a presentation. Right? So my point is, why is personal development so important? Because guess what? It's going to help improve your skills, number one. It's going to help improve your mindset. Guess what? The people that quit easily, the people that give up easily, I guarantee you, these are the people that don't develop themselves. They haven't developed themselves. The people that are negative, they're probably not even listening to personal development. You tell me one person, one time where you have felt negative, right? That you have felt negative after listening to personal development. Tell me one time where you have felt down or low after attending an IM convention. I don't know one time. You name me one time where you've met your mentor and you felt low after that. You thought, oh, it's not possible, right? There's no time. Why? Because once again, these scenarios, listening to these audios, reading these books, coming to these events, yes, maybe you will get similar information. You'll get very similar information. You'll see that we all teach very similar information. And that excited me because I realized there's no secret. There's no secret. Everything we're giving you today is exactly what we did and exactly what you guys need to do to get to the next level, right? Now, the final point I want to give before I bring on our next speakers is that you need to make sure at least once a week or once every other week, right? Write this down. Once a week or once every other week that you are going to experience your future. I have told, right? I was told as well for ages, Jay, you need to go and sit in your dream car. Jay, you need to go to Harrods. Jay, you need to go to this shop. Jay, you need to do this. You need to do that. I heard it so much that I never did it, right? Let's be honest in this call here today. How many times have you heard, go and visit your dream house, go and visit your dream car, try on this clothing, wear these Gucci shoes, try this on? Let's be honest, how many of you have actually done it? You don't need to type in the chat box if you don't want to, but ask yourself really, how many of you have really done it, and not just done it once, not just done it 1 year ago, not just done it 6 months ago, that you're doing it consistently every other week. Every other week. Because guess what? Most people, they don't do it. Just like me before, I wasn't doing it. I did it once in a blue moon and that was it. I realized, guess what? This business isn't just about prospecting, presenting, promoting. It's not just about that. It's really about how are you feeling every single day? What's going to make you feel better? What's going to help you see your future is you got to go to these places that you can't afford right now. Right? Literally today, I was with, I believe it is Abdullah Mandeep, Devon, a couple other leaders, we were in Harrods. Right now, I've been Harrods a few times, but once again, every time I go there, I see new things. Right? Before this business, I had never stepped foot in Harrods. I had never sat inside a Bentley. I'd never sat inside a Ferrari. But guess what? Now, because I've done it, because I've sat inside it, because I've experienced it, now I actually believe that I can get it. So my point is, what's going to make you feel excited and do the work every single day? Because let's be honest, life happens, things happen. Every day, you're not going to feel like building this business. What's going to help you? What's going to help you feel good so that you can go ahead and build a business is by constantly experiencing your future. Make that your mission. Those last 3 points I gave you is to keep in contact with your mentor every single day, right? Listen to personal development. What personal development do you listen to? The same audios, Conceive, Believe, Achieve by David Imnitier, right? That's the first audio. Second audio, The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. These people, they're probably some of the most successful people today. Some of the most successful people today, that's where this information's come from, right? And one more audio I'm going to add, because you also got to learn about leadership. Listen to John C. Maxwell, Developing the Leader Within You, right? Developing the leader within you. That's a personal development. And finally, go ahead and experience your future every other week, right? And I can tell you, whatever you do these next 90 days, it's going to set you up for what's really going to happen by end of 2022. I can tell you 2022 is going to be the year of not just double, I really believe triple. We're all going to triple our business. Whatever we're making right now, we're going to double, triple, quadruple. I'm super excited for what's going to happen. Drop a 777 if you really want to go Chairman 10 by the end of 2022. I want to see literally at least 8777, 777 if you want to hit Chairman 10 by the end of 2022. So I'm super excited to see every single one of you there. Us as leaders, we are 1,000,000% committed to every single one of you, right? And we're grateful for your leadership on really supporting us with this journey. And I'm going to bring on our next speaker, who is someone I met, I believe it was a couple of years back, 4 years back, but we've been working together the past 2 years, 2.5 years. And this is someone I have seen. I've heard his story. I've heard his background. You know, he came to UK as an international student from Nepal. And, you know, he's done many different jobs. He's worked at Tesco. He's worked here. He's worked there. But he made a decision a couple of years back to get started with his business. And I can tell you, this is probably one of the most hardworking individuals that I know. One of the most hardworking individuals. He has a team, not just in UK, he's got a team in Nepal, in USA, in Portugal, in Canada, huge team in Australia right now. So he's got a team all across the world. And I believe today he's going to share with you, how can you develop that work ethic? And maybe what are some sacrifices that you need to make to really go chairman in 2022. So his name is Deependra Bhatarrai. He's also a chairman 10. That means that's over $10,000 a month you are making as a chairman 10. He is on, he is ready, and I'm going to pass it straight to him to take it away. So Deependra, I'm going to unmute you and I'm going to let you take it away. Oops, I accidentally spotlighted myself. There you go.
Okay. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much, Jay, for bringing me on. Guys, a young chairman, 21 years old, and all that words coming from this. Can we put a fiery and emoji and plus Chairman 25 loading right now? Let's blow the chat with the Chairman 25 on the chat. It's so much value on that literally in short periods of time. You know, guys, this is a game changer. This is a game changer. as Jay mentioned, my name is Deependra Bhatarrai, and I'm originally from Nepal as well. And I came to this country as an international student, as with the big dreams and big goals, looking for the different opportunity to go to the next level. I did my studies as my parents did as well, the same, all the expectations from the parents, what they do. And I looked for the different opportunity, and I came to this opportunity in this space 4 years back with no knowledge, no experience. One thing is I saw here is like, I can take myself to the next level, and seeing that what really takes me coming this 4 years journey, and to become a chairman 10, and I feel like, great, and I'm so happy and grateful for my whole team, with your effort, and the time we all invest together is possible. So what exactly really you need to have, and what I did is consistency in your business and why it is matters. That's my topics, and that's what I'm going to talk about. In fact, let me say you something this year. If you ask to any of the chairmen in this IM Mastery Academy, what is the number one thing that they are able to do and cultivate to make it happen where they are now today? Someone like Jay, someone like Abdullah, someone like Taqeer, and the X amount of the money they are making inside of this industry. I want to see on a chat box, what is the one thing that you will see, or you can hear from there? Can you put on a chat box? What exactly that is the one thing that really these people are doing it? One thing is, I would say, is a laser focus and consistency. Yes, discipline, I can see, is a passion you need to have. And more importantly is your discipline, a consistency, a laser focus where you're going to. Today, I'll be talking about consistency in your business, consistency in your trading, those kind of things I'll be going through. And there is an awesome quote by Darwin Johnson. What he says is, success isn't always about greatness. Hear me out. Success is not always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to the success. That's where greatness will come. And also, yeah, you know what? Greatness will come by doing the little things every single day. Yeah, every single day. That's how you get, sometimes you hear, many times within the space of different chairmen, different educators saying a goat. Yeah. And you see they have achieved this rank, that rank, the greatness in their life. Let me say you one important takeaway from this call today is consistency is what transform the average person into the excellence. Yeah. And let me give you an example. I know Abdullah Sandhu, chairman, 50. Taqeer Abbas, chairman 50. You just heard from, the one of the youngest chairman 10 in whole in Europe, Jay Palmer. Can we give a shout out to this gentleman as well? And also many more, the platinum leaders and other chairmen we have within this space. The one question is, you can ask why? Why and how are they so consistent? In this space, you really need that. The answer is very simple, guys. And it's not that these guys are smarter or the best people in this space. No, they're like you, they're like me. There is no difference at all. And they do these things different. The only one thing they do differently is they do differently, they associate differently, and they associate to those individuals, and they spend their routines, their daily routines by developing their mind, their skills, they're focusing on their daily growth. Just now we heard what? Listening to, those audios, listening to those personal development, the conceive, believe, and achieve. Stranger's Secret, Magic of Believing, reading the books like, the Think and Grow Rich. Those are the things they do differently, and they are consistent on that. And you know what, just now, what Jay talked about, diary, the black edition, obviously that's the old one, and I decided to go with the blue edition 2022. This is the life, this is the thing they have. And let me be honest here, are we doing this on a daily basis? Ask yourself. That's where the work ethic and consistency comes in. Consistency is doing something, is regardless of whatever, however you feel, you act in spite of your mood. That's where you become consistent. And one of my mentor, listening to him, is saying about, when you join to the I Am Mastery Academy, in a tree, you want to become a leaf, or you want to be branch, or you want to be trunk. So when I relate to these things, leaf, branch, and trunk, and when it comes to trading avenue, learning the skill set, going to the live session, you join to the I Am Mastery Academy paying what, $325. So you want to just try and see, or maybe you want to make money, or maybe you can see whether you can make money. Maybe you want to, come up from the job. As you see, people are posting a lot of profits out there, saying that, oh yeah, you're definitely going to make it. Of course, you're going to make it, but are you ready to go into that on a consistent basis, plug into those live sessions, going to the educator and learning that strategy? And we talk about chairman, building the business side, massive. Come on, where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? It's about talking, it's about taking the action, that massive action of the consistency, being a discipline. That it all takes. And now being a consistent, when you're consistent on this, and when you're in a discipline, when you're on a regular basis, that routine goes on, you feel better. You feel better because you boost yourself, a self-esteem, that you create more confident of what you're doing. And you know exactly what's happening next year, as if you have this. And this is very important, guys. This is very important. What I know, the Jim Rohn also says this: whoever renders service to many puts himself in a line for greatness. Great wealth, great return, great satisfaction, great reputation, and great joy. It's all about, sometimes it's not all about you all the time. It's about how many people you're bringing along with the way and helping them to achieve their goals, achieve what they want in their life. And what it takes your massive amount of the action, the work ethic. And you don't want to go with this attitude to what we have in the 2022. Literally we got what, 2 days left, and we just bye 2021. And what I really say is, make a decision today, guys, a committed decision that you want to be consistent, a decision that from now you don't do this for, just to try, just for the week, see how it goes on, just to see for the months, a few months, I'll see a few months, I'll pay and then see if I can learn. No, you do the going until you met your goal. Be the most consistent person that you know. So an important thing is the consistency eventually pays off, guys. I'm telling you, consistency eventually pays off. And remember one thing, even when in the beginning, you don't see a lot happening, it will happen. You will come across that. Take this away. In any, say, for example, if anyone go to the college, university, and you're enrolling for the master or bachelor, and in 3 months time, 6 months time, 9 months time, you're not going to expect the degree straight away. You're not going to expect someone will offer a job, would it? You have to be patient and you have to go through that process in a consistent basis. And when it comes to building a business, when it comes to the building the, the empire and going to the chairman, it takes your gut. Seriously. And you didn't get started having, the success from the very first time. It takes time. That's why I say consistency eventually pays off. Remember, even when it's beginning, you don't see a lot of things happening. It's like a, the bamboo tree, the bamboo tree, Chinese bamboo tree. There is a story. It takes 5 years to pop out from that ground. And what do? You're watering, nothing happens. And what happened? All of a sudden, that shoots up to 90 feet in period of 90 days. Even it takes, guys, even it takes 5 months, even it takes 5 years, that's okay. We are in a space, we got this opportunity where, you can create your own finance. You can write a check, learn the skill set. And that's something pays for the rest of the life. And you talk about passive income. Come on, guys. That's called, the time freedom. That's called the money freedom. That's called the financial freedom. Eventually, I'm telling you, trust me, eventually it's going to happen to you because you decided to become a consistent. And before I bring to another, the speaker, probably I'll pass to Jay as well. So let me finish off with this. If you want to be taken seriously, I'm telling you, be consistent. Be consistent. Treat this like a serious life-changing opportunity. I wouldn't even say opportunity here. You know what? We pay so much money in the rent, mortgages, travel, insurance, even studies. Think for a minute, when was the last time we bought a book to read for the personal development or listening to the audios? We bought that. Even if we do, we spend so much negligible amount of the money, and something like this to be in a space of which is attached to your finance, attached to your money. Actually, this is not opportunity. This is a financial solution at what is happening around the world. You don't know what's going to happen next. So what I would say is, if you are persistent, you'll get it. I'm telling you. Let me hear you out. If you are persistent, you'll get it. If you are consistent, you will keep it up. So by saying that, let me bring back to Jay Palmer again. And and I will see you in 2022. Come on, guys, let's go. I'm out. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you very much, Deependra, for that. I think that last thing that he said, right? If you're persistent, maybe you'll get there, but if you're consistent, you will keep it. You will keep that success, and that's really what it's about. So once again, Deependra, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much. We learned a lot. I took some notes as well. Let's drop a C25 for Deependra. Just before we bring on our next speaker. C25, I know he's very close. Next few months, I know is definitely done for him. So super excited. Now, we have a very, 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 very special individual today, all the way from the other side of UK. When I mean other side, I mean a small village called Derby, right? Now, if you don't know where that is, it's further up north, just outside London, 2-hour drive. And I remember, before I even mention his name, I remember meeting him when he was a Platinum 1000, right? The individual that introduced me to his business, I remember he introduced this guy. He said, look, this guy, Taqeer Abbas, he's a phenomenal leader. And I remember meeting him, shaking his hand. And I remember him as a Platinum 1000. And I remember as a Platinum 1000, as a Platinum 2000, this guy used to keep his passport in his bag. Literally, right? A lot of us, we keep our credit cards, our MasterCards, our debit cards in our bag or wallet. This guy had his passport on him at all times. And I remember as a Platinum 2000, he was traveling to this country, to that country. He had seen people join the business, leave a business, and he's seen a lot in his business. And after 4 years, 4.5 years, I believe, coming up to 5 years now, you know, he today is chairman 50. If you look at how many people are chairman 50 and above in his company right now, I believe it's less than 20 people. I believe so. I'm just guessing, right? So he's literally at the top 1% of his company. And he came from a normal individual background. He used to work in his dad's shop before, his dad's restaurant. He became a banker as well. I mean, if you look at his story, he's going to come on and he's going to share his story with you guys. But I can tell you one thing about him. He is super humble, even though the amount of success, amount of money, everything he's made the past few years, he's probably one of the most humble individuals. And I'm proud to not just call him a mentor, but he's also one of my very close friends as well. So Taqeer Abbas, I'm gonna bring you on and let's drop a C100 for our phenomenal leader and mentor, Taqeer Abbas. I'm gonna quickly unmute you as well, and I'm gonna let you take it away. Yeah, Taqeer, I've unmuted you.
Yes, can you hear me?
Absolutely, yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome, great stuff, great stuff. Wow, 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 wow. Good to be here today. Good to be here today. First of all, I want to say thank you very much to Mr. Jay Palmer and also to our chairman, Mr. Deependra Bhatarrai, for an absolutely amazing session on Zoom. Jay and Deependra, you know, these two phenomenal chairmen in our organization over here within IM Mastery Academy has absolutely smashed it. So thank you very much, Jay and Deependra, for your amazing servant leadership, you know, towards the organization. And I know you have a lot of people on the call that are, you know, based in Europe, based in Africa, based in Asia, based in, you know, all over the world, plugging onto this call as well. So I want to say thank you very much, guys, for, you know, taking out your time to plug on to this evening's call that, you know, we actually did for you guys before the new year really starts. And most of you guys are really, you know, feeling excited. Most of you guys have, you know, got the willpower to able to create momentum, you know, within this amazing opportunity. And whatever your desires, whatever your goal is in 2022, you know, it shall be very successful in the next 12 months. But before we even, you know, dive on to what I'm actually going to share with you this evening, I just want to also explain myself to you guys, where I was before, what I was doing prior to IM Mastery Academy, and, you know, how on earth a person like myself without no experience can able to, you know, not even have chairmen in the organization, but have customers in the organization and making well over 6 figures and 7 figure, you know, within IM Academy. And the products and the services that we have, they are the one of the best services ever within this company over here. I got involved in the company a couple of years ago. And, you know, for me, guys, it was the decision. Okay. A lot of people, they have money to invest. Deependra was saying, a lot of people, you know, they go out, you know, they invest money, but they don't, you know, invest in the right platform at the right time. For example, when it comes to personal development, a lot of people have money to invest. Okay. But one thing people do not do is make decision. I made a decision a couple of years ago, and I said to myself, it doesn't matter how I'm going to do it. It doesn't matter what is going to take for me to become successful, how I'm going to become a chairman, how I'm going to have thousands of people in our organization. But you know what? The will of power, one day I am going to make it happen. Okay. I am going to able to attract momentum in my business. I am going to attract, you know, in my trading account, the money that I'm actually going to make, and I am going to become successful. And I made a decision a couple of years ago, And I said to myself, now what I need to do is I need to work towards the decision that I made. I now need to work towards the decision that I made. Ladies and gents, let me ask you one thing. You guys have registered in this business, okay? Maybe your friend, maybe your colleague, maybe your cousin, maybe someone sent you a message on social media and you guys are here today. Have you made a decision to change your life? Okay, forget about what is happening out the world. Forget about what is happening on the news. Forget about, what's happening right now, the current situation right now. But have you made a decision? Okay, I don't care how difficult it is. I don't care, it's going to take you 6 months to learn a strategy, 6 months to learn, a networking, or 6 months to become a platinum 1000 or platinum 600. The very first thing that you have to do is make a decision. Okay, that's what I did. I signed up into this business as a customer, not as an IPO. I got involved in this business as a customer, and I made a decision that I am so happy and grateful that now I am attracting customers into my business. I don't know how it was going to happen. I had no clue. Okay, I did not have the magic or the power to attract volume in my organization. Okay, but I did it. How did it happen? It wasn't a magic. It wasn't because I was, surrounding myself with like-minded people like our mentor and our coach, Mr. David Iminitie and Abdullah Sandhu. Yes, you've got to have mentors to support you, to push you, but they're not going to do your Zoom calls every single day. They're not going to do your trading every single day. They're not going to, come and babysit you and tell you to, hey, listen, you're going to watch this academy. You're going to watch this video. They're not going to do that. Yes, they're going to teach you. They're going to educate you. They're going to help you. They're going to make sure that you leave your comfort zone, but you have to make a decision. It has to be you. The decision has to come from yourself. Okay, so what is your decision that you're going to make in 2022 that you're going to become so much success? You're going to have so much success in your life, okay, that people are going to come to you and ask you, hey, listen, you've made such a great success in 2022. Tell me, what did you do? Okay, tell me, what did you do? I remember when I got involved in this business, as Mr. Palmer was telling you guys, yes, I was carrying my passport in my luggage. I was carrying my passport every time I had to travel from a city. And if I had any meetings, I have to travel to another country. So I couldn't go back home. So I needed to go as soon as possible. You know why? Because I made a decision and I was hungry for success. This business started from myself, and I will build this business according to what I want to have in this opportunity. Okay. Yes, your uplines, your mentors, your coaches, they are going to support you. They're going to push you to the max limit, but also you have to make the decision, and the decision in 2022, what is it that you're going to do differently? Okay, I repeat, what is it that you're going to do differently that you have not done, okay, in 2021? The mistakes that you have made in 2021, the lessons that we have learned in 2021, the academy, the videos, the education with I Am Academy that we have done in 2021. What is the decision that you're going to take for yourself in 2022 so you can able to heal the pain that you had in 2021, so you can able to carry the success, carry the momentum in 2022, ladies and gents, and you can able to become successful. 2017, I did a lot of mistakes. Okay, 2017, I have blown countless amount of accounts. 2017, I have lost so many customers. 2017, I have lost leaders in my business that were platinum 600, platinum 1000. But you know what I did? I learned from my mistakes. Okay, I wrote down every single mistakes that I did in 2017, and I make sure that I don't carry the same mistakes in 2018, okay? And it didn't happen. 80% of the lessons I learned in 2018, but the 20% I still carried on in 2019, okay? It's fine. We're humans, we do make mistakes, We're humans at the end of the day. We do make mistakes. Sometimes it's not going to come to you instantly. Sometimes the things that you're going to do in this business is not going to come to you quickly. But however, once you make those mistakes and you make those decisions that you're not going to carry the same momentum, the same energy, okay, that you did in 2021, and you're going to be a different person and carry more momentum within your organization, then you're going to make a massive, massive difference. So what did I do to help me? What did I do so I could able to forget what happened a couple of years ago, and I could able to start from fresh? I could able to start the momentum from fresh. I made points. I wrote down, what did I do wrong? Okay, so you can also do the same thing. You can write down, what is it that you did wrong? Okay, and what we're going to find is the things that you did wrong in 2021. For example, I'm just going to give you as an example. You guys did not log into the academy, and you guys know, if you want to become a successful trader, if you want to make money on the markets, if you want to become an independent business owner, you got to plug onto the Zoom calls. You got to plug onto the sessions that we have. Maybe you was out, right? And you was spending time with your friends and family, but you should be on a Zoom call, grinding with your team and doing the Zoom calls. Maybe you can put it down that, hey, listen, I need to spend more time on Zoom. I need to spend more time on the academy. And that was the mistake that I did in 2021. Rather than blaming someone, I should blame myself. And in 2022, I'm going to do it differently. Maybe you can write down those points that it happened to you. And if you are in this business and you got involved a couple of days ago, couple of weeks ago, couple of months ago, over a year ago, you can also write down your points. What is it that you're going to do differently in 2022 so you can able to become successful in IM Academy? Okay. IM Academy is a perfect company. We have the best compensation plan. We have one of the best services in the whole entire world, where no one able to, match the services that we have in this company. But we have to be the people to plug in. We have to be the people to promote. We have to be the people to speak. What is it that we have to speak in this company? And the team that we are going to have within our organization in 2022. You guys are not ready. You guys are not ready for what is about to come next month. You guys are not ready. Next month, we have an exclusive call with our amazing mentor, Mr. Abdullah Sandhu, and what he is going to decide for your business, okay? What he is going to decide for your business, you have no idea. You have no idea what the information that he's going to share next month, in the next, I think, couple of days or less than 1 week now, okay, in January. So guys, do not quit on yourself, because quitters never win, okay? And winners never quit. Do not be the person today that you're going to quit on your dreams, you're going to quit on yourself. I could have left 2018. I could have left in 2019, okay? Yes, there was a lot of difficult times. That was a lot of difficult times for myself when, people were calling me and telling me, you don't work. Well, today I don't work, but they still work. That's the difference. But I did not quit on myself. Okay. It doesn't matter how it gets really, really difficult. Sometimes maybe your family, sometimes maybe your husband, sometimes maybe, your mom, or sometimes maybe your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, they're going to come in the way at the end of the day, and they're going to be like, listen, one of those things that you're doing again. But at the end of the day, if you are going to start on a project, okay, you're going to do something for yourself. You are going to finish the race in 2022, ladies and gents. So this is how I am helping myself to grow in this business. I take every single day 30 minutes to myself. I write down 100 goals, what I want to achieve in 2022. Have you done that? Are you writing down your 100 goal in 2022? What is it that success means to you? Okay. What is it the success means to you? Have you written down your 100 goal for the next year? And if you have, every single day when you wake up, You look at your goals. What is your goal? You want to help, someone to become successful. You want to see, your children growing up into a private school. You want to give them the best education that you can. Maybe you want to help someone. Maybe you want to help a charity. Maybe you want to help your friends or your family. Whatever your goal is, you must write down your goal every single day. When you wake up, read your goals. Okay, read it to yourself for the next 90 days. The plan of action that we have for you guys is the next 90 days. Now, most of you guys are going to fail. It's fine, cool, no problem. Because at the end of the day, the company is still here. The compensation plan is still here. The services are still here. Everything is Gucci, everything is clean, everything is nice, but we give up on ourselves because we do not have the energy to go all out. So I believe over 70 people on the call, I really believe you got to make a decision and plan of action. What is it that you are going to do for the next 90 days? What am I going to do for the next 90 days? I'm going to do for the next 90 days is go all out. That's what I'm going to do. When I say go all out, I mean the goals that I have made for the next 90 days, I'm going to make sure that I achieve those goals. Is your goal, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm now earning £5,000 in markets every single month. Is your goal that you're gonna be, so success in the trading and crypto world that you're gonna make so much money on crypto in 2022? Is your goal by achieving the next Platinum 1000? Is your goal by achieving the next Platinum 2000? Is your goal by creating momentum and starting your business in your local city and branching out all over the world? You think local and you build global. Is that your goal that you're going to have in 2022? Well, let me tell you one thing. If this is your goal, okay, if you want to make money, if you want to become successful, if you want to surround yourself with like-minded people on this Zoom session, okay, then you must not distract from your goals. A lot of people do that. I have my sister. She did that. She made her goal. I am so happy and grateful that now I'm going to achieve a Platinum 1000. Next morning, I call her. Hey, where are you? Oh, I'm not going to do it. She's not bothered. Why? Because people become lazy. Okay. People, they want quick results. People, they don't like to work. They don't like to do anything. They don't like to jump on a Zoom session. They just want to sit there and make money. Well, guess what? It's not going to happen. You cannot in these days, right, just sit there and, let the momentum or let the money come to you. You got to attract the money and the money will then come to you. Are you attracting the money right now? Are you attracting the success that you want to have in 2022? So for the next 90 days, you know what you are going to do? You are going to go into an extreme momentum. Okay. You have nobody in your business. You have 5 customers. You have 10 customers. You have no customers. You're a Platinum 1000 in this call and your team is not doing anything. You got to become the like-minded person. You have to become the like-minded person. It has to start from you. It doesn't start from your organization. It doesn't start from your success line. It has to start from you, ladies and gents. Okay. Everything that you're going to do, your moves, okay, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you run, the way that you build the business, everybody is looking what you are going to do. So what is it that you're going to do, okay, in the next 90 days that you're going to build a strong project with IM Academy that not just yourself that is going to become successful, but your team, your customers. I had tears in my eyes over a year ago when I got a phone call from one of my good friends in Australia, in Sydney, that he made well over 6 figures in trading account. He's a Platinum 5000 right now, made over 6 figures in trading account, helped the family from Nepal to come into Australia and paid the money with the trading. Wow. Now he's building a residual income. I had tears in my eyes to really listen to him. Imagine if I did not reach out to him. Imagine if I did not send him the single message, ladies and gents. That wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have over 225 customers in my business. But you know what? I reached out to him. I didn't look at, oh, this guy's going to bring 200 plus customers in my business. He's going to give me volume. He's going to help me, or he's going to, no. I just reached out to him. Hey, listen, man, I really want to help you. I really want to help you to, help yourself, the why that you have made. Okay. He shared me his why. And that was very, very emotional. And I said to him, I want to help you. I did not pitch him I am. I just spoke to him. Hey, listen, what is your why for the next 1 year? I said, listen, if you want to do it, you want to do business, you want to work, you want to make money, you want to make success, this is the perfect company for you. 6 months later, P5,000, well over 6 figures in the trade account. Families from Nepal come all the way to Australia. Happy family, you know, has a house, 4-bedroom house. What else do you want? So sometimes, you know, what we need to do is we need to push ourselves from all the boundaries, because you know why? We have a comfort zone. So in the next 90 days, we're going to break your comfort zone. If you're spending 12 hours a day, okay, and if you're a mother on this call and you're spending 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day, I do know that you guys got to look after the house, and I do know you got to cook and all the good stuff, which is fine. And I really, really appreciate you guys. But if you're spending time at home, okay, that is negative. That is negative energy that you're getting, the toxic energy that you're getting. So you know what I do, ladies and gents? If I have no work, if I have no meetings, I go to the coffee shops. I have no appointments. I sit in the hotel lobby and I make a plan of action. What do I need to do to win? I did that for 2 years. Okay. I did that for 2 years. The cost for me to sit there was to buy a green tea. The cost for me to sit in the hotel lobby was to buy a green tea, right? And just, you know, have a chai and then just make money. That's what I was doing. I was sitting there. I was active. I was building business. I was signing my customers up in the academy. You know, I had leaders there. We were all doing fine. So in 2022, this is what you guys need to do. You guys need to have less distraction in your comfort zone, and you have to go out, right? You want to become successful, you have to spend the time with where people are becoming successful. So maybe go to the hotel lobby, maybe sit there for the next 3 or 4 hours, maybe open up the Zoom and start to present, because the moment the words are spoken, they are going to be selling very easily and you're going to become very, very successful. And that's what I did. A lot of people say you went from chairman 25 to chairman 50 in less than 30 days. Taqeer, what is the secret? What is the secret that it happened? Listen, there's no secret. It's just hard work. There is no secret at all. I was doing 16 Zoom calls every single day. And I'm still doing 16 Zoom calls, 15 Zoom calls every single day. Sometimes I even forget that, you know, I need to eat, right? I remember a couple of days ago, I never had breakfast. I never had, you know, lunch. I had only one meal, which was dinner, and that was 10 p.m. I was super busy doing Zoom calls. So do you want to make success so bad that sometimes you forget to even eat? Then the success will come to you. Most of you guys, you know, want to eat every single 30 minutes. Most of you guys think about your belly, then your own success. Well, tough luck. Money is not going to come into your account, right? So you got to think about yourself first. You got to sacrifice the things that you are doing on a daily basis, okay? And cut down on the things are toxic, negative energy bringing into your life. I had loads of negative energy. I had my own family, my close ones, my loved ones, okay? Giving me the negative energy. Hey, listen, I don't need that. I moved on. I don't need this negative energy, toxic energy. I moved on, you know, and I was working in peace. And guess what happened? People started to join in my business. So for the next 90 days, are you going to make the perfect decision? For the next 90 days, what is it that you're going to do? What is your goal plan? And remember, this call is recorded, okay? This call is recorded and this call is happening live. Now, after the day after, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if you're going to take the plan of action. I don't know if something is going to happen and something's going to click and you're going to be like, right, I need to make a move. This really does work. Ladies and gents, I was making less than £350 a week. Okay. I was making less than £350 a week when I was working for my father. And guess what? I wasn't getting paid. As Pakistani, as Asian, if you work with your family business, you will never get paid. My 350 was coming, but it wasn't coming to my account. It was actually going to my dad's account. And he's like, when you turn 20, hey, listen, I'm going to give you all of the money. I'm going to buy you a house. Until this day, he did not buy me a house. Okay. He did not buy me a house. So I said to myself, hey, listen, I am fed up of being fed up. I need to change my life. I had no plan. I had no map, right? When you're traveling from London to Manchester, you get the map, right? The map tells you. But I was traveling the other way around. Rather than going from London to Manchester, I was traveling from London to Brighton, the other side of, Manchester. So I had to make a plan of action. Okay, nobody supported me, nobody helped me. It was myself. Sometimes you're going to feel this way. Hey, listen, it's tough luck at the end of the day. So what is your goal? It has to be you that is going to push you. Less than making £350 a week, now making well over 60K a month. Wow. You guys don't understand the power of residual income. The power of residual income is crazy. Okay. And they do say, money cannot buy happiness. Well, in some sort of way, money can buy happiness if you use it the right way. Okay, if you use it the right way, you give it to the people who need. You help yourself. You build a community. You invest in your organization. You share it with the people that you love, and then you will see that your business will fly. So if you are in this position, the position that I was a couple of years ago, okay, you just need to make a decision. Take some time out. Take a couple of hours out a day or a week and build this strong community and build this business. I'm telling you right now, if you become successful, no one even cares. If you don't become successful, people really care. People like this person, she or he, these guys failed. These guys failed. They didn't even know how to build a business. A lot of people talk, right? A lot of people talk, but at the end of the day, people who talk, they don't pay your bills, right? They do not pay your bills. You pay your bills yourself. So it has to be you that will make a decision. 90 days, listen, I'm going all out. 90 days, I'm doing Zoom calls after Zoom calls. 90 days, less distraction. 90 days, more game plan. 90 days, I'm going to do trading. 90 days, I'm going to make sure that I work on my goals. If your goals is to buy your family a house, is your goal to take your kids to a private school, is your goal to help them to become successful, whatever your goal is, okay, in the next 90 days, you can able to make it happen. But it has to start from you, ladies and gents. I cannot really, come there and give you the plan, because this is why we have the Zoom sessions, so you can able to hear us out. So what is your goal for the next 90 days? Whatever it is, IM Mastery Academy has helped over 500,000 plus customers. You can be the next. This company has helped over 400 six figures to hit Chairman 10. This company has helped over Chairman 50s, hitting over 50K, over 50 people in this academy. Over Chairman 100, we have over 20 plus Chairman 100. You can be the next. Because we like to judge ourselves. I was judging myself every single month. Hey, listen, I'm not a good presenter. I'm not a good trader. I don't know how to do this. I don't know even I can log into the academy. I don't know if I can even present. I can't even speak in front of the people. If you're going to judge yourself and not even do anything, then how do you know that you're going to be good at something? Okay, this was me a couple of years ago that I was judging myself. But you know what I said? I said, other people's opinion do not pay my bills. Other people's opinion is not the reality. So what I need to do is I need to work. I need to work on myself. I traveled, and then things started to make sense. 2017, I had no chairmans. 2018, I had no chairmans. 2019 to 20 to 21, since the last 3 years, we had over 6+ chairmans in our organization. My next goal is to have over 30+ chairmen in IM Mastery Academy. This is my goal. I'm running towards my goal. I'm running to help people to become financially free in this academy, right? So if you are in a position where you don't know where you're going, hey, listen, you need to connect with your mentor, become the best mentee, and listen to your mentor, what they have to say. At the end of the day, words are powerful. So listen to them, what they have to say, and you never know, you will become successful, right? You will become successful when you try. And when you fall down, you look up and you get up and you try again. That's how it works. A lot of people, they give up in 2021. I had countless amount of people giving up in 2021, but they're actually hitting me up right now. They're sending me messages right now that they want to start again in 2022. At the end of the day, everything takes time. Everything in life takes time. This business takes time. Outside of this business takes time. If you want to do anything in life, it takes time. but you need to make a decision. And if you're not going to make a decision and you're just going to come here and play games and, you know, not do anything about it, then unfortunately, you are not going to become successful. You're only going to become successful when you take the action. You're only going to become successful when you surround yourself with successful people, just like Mr. J. Palmer, just like Mr. Deependra, just like the amazing leaders that we have within this company and your uplines, and become the best mentee and listen. My mentor, Mr. Abdullah Sandhu, until this day, when he calls me, sometimes I'm shaking, I'm scared, like even to, you know, hear him out, what he has to say, okay? I don't talk anything negative to Abdullah, to my uplines, and to my coaches. I always listen. I'm a student because they put me in the game, and I'm here today because of them. I'm successful because of them. I made money because of them. So why should I just call them and be negative and toxic? And no, I'm not going to do that, right? So in 2022, you got to work on yourself. In 2022, leave all the distraction, whatever you're facing outside of this business, whatever distraction they are. Ladies and gents, we all go through problems and we all have things in our life, but at the end of the day, you know, if you're going to put it into this business, it's not going to work out. So you got to work on yourself, work what you have to do in the next 90 days. And I wish you the best of success. And I'm praying to every single one of you guys will become six-figure earner, will become the seven-figure earner, will get to the chairman and chairwomen. I know we have a lot of women in this call as well. So massive, massive shout out to you guys, to all the women in this call. I know you guys are doing absolutely phenomenal out there, you know, in our industry. So massive shout out to you guys. And I pray for you guys will become chairmen and chairwomen. And guys, let's start the 2022 with Big Bang. Let's really focus on what we need to do in this academy. Let's focus on the next year, what the next year has to hold. And let me tell you one thing, Abdullah is going to announce something very, very special in the next coming days. Okay, you do not want to miss it out. You do not want to miss what he has to say, because when this person speak, my both ears are open. They are always been open, and I'm listening to this person right away. You have to become the person, and the person that you have to become is just to listen, take his advice, take your mentor's advice. Let's smash this out. Let's make it happen. I'm praying for you guys, and I hope you guys the best of success. And I'll give the call back to our phenomenal Chairman 25 loading, Mr. J. Hithan Palmer.
Wow. That was an absolutely amazing call. Let's drop a 777 in the chat for Mr. Taqeer Abbas. You know, we're very privileged to have him on this call here today. I know he's super busy. He's constantly on Zooms. Like he said, he's doing like 15 to 20 Zooms a day. So I don't even know how he sleeps. So this is really what it takes, as you guys saw, what it takes to really go big in this business. It takes sacrifice, it takes effort, it takes going through the ups and downs. So now the key thing is, just before we end the call, is that you've got the plan of action, you know exactly what you need to be doing, you know, you got the right mindset and mentality. Now it's just about applying these next few steps that we take. We get on calls like this every single year. And the truth is, most people don't do what they need to do. And I always tell people, look, time is such a valuable asset. I really believe time is even more valuable than money, right? Because money, guess what? We can make it, we can lose it, right? We can make it back, whatever it is. But with time, guess what? As soon as you spend your time or you waste your time, it's gone. You can never get it back. So I tell everyone, look, time is gonna either promote you for the work that you've been doing, or it's gonna expose you for the work that you haven't been doing. Right? Maybe write that down. You know, time is gonna either promote you for the hard work that you're gonna be doing in 2022, or it's gonna expose you for the work that you weren't doing in 2022. So for me, look, I don't want to be exposed, right? I want to be promoted. And every single one of you today, you really want to be promoted. You really want to be at the next rank. Really start to do these activities. If you don't know how, keep in contact with your mentors. And I can tell you, 2022 will be the biggest year of all of our lives. So I'm going to end the call here. Thank you very much. I know it's a slightly long call. Have a great evening wherever you're listening in from. And I wish you a happy new year. Thank you very much.